With just 3 days until the start of polling in the Bougainville referendum, the Chief Referendum Officer has expressed optimism in delivering a successful referendum exercise. Flanked by commissioners of the Bougainville Referendum Commission, Mauricio Claudio said the BRC was hugely confident in a successful poll. With a backdrop of voter enrollment figures which showed an almost equal number of men and women who registered to vote, the CRO was confident that given the willingness of both men and women in enrolling for this exercise, the voting process would face little difficulty.
I'm also happy to report that the roll for the referendum has been completed, and it's inclusive also when it comes to gender. We have a satisfactory gender balance. In fact, the gender distribution of that roll for the referendum is better than previous rolls ever used in elections in Bougainville.
His sentiments echoed by BRC Commissioner Ruby Mirinka.
To mention that we had 206,000 voters enrolled for the referendum, of which 105,000 are men and 101,000 are female. And we believe this is it's going to be credible referendum delivered for the people of Bougainville, and that people of Bougainville must respect the process by ensure that it is free, fair, safe, peaceful conduct of referendum, that every Bougainvillean will enjoy the process of voting.
According to the BRC, the level of transparency in this referendum has been world-class, with this to continue into the polling and counting period, with observers, scrutineers and media, both domestic and international, provided an opportunity to see how this process unfolds.
The referendum is also the most transparent electoral process ever undertaken in Bougainville. There is a wide range of provisions for scrutineers, observers, and the media to witness and monitor the process all along.
And whilst the security of the referendum has been a sticking point, the BRC is confident that through constant dialogue with the Bougainville Police Service, Bougainville veterans and communities, the risk will be minimum.
We believe largely that this referendum will take place peacefully and in an environment which will allow the will and the voice of the voters, of the people in Bougainville, to be expressed at the ballot box.
Voting in the Bougainville referendum begins this Saturday, November the 23rd, with counting to start December the 8th and the writ to be returned to the Governor-General on or before December the 20th.